This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Got some quick updates for you. We got Diddy's bringing the band back. But has anybody ever thought that he owns Revolt? He owns his own television station, but he's not bringing any programming to Revolt. Then we got Tay K updates. This trial will be over in like a couple days. It's already pretty much already wrapped up in one day. Then we got R. Kelly pleading not guilty again. This guy is he's rolling the dice, as he should, I guess. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button. Appreciate you guys so much. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. And let's keep the news going. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. Show your support. Okay. So we got Diddy. Now he's bringing the band back. Okay. Who knows if he's going to bring back members of the band and Danny. What are the other ones he has? Day 26. I'm lost. Okay. All I remember is the original, the band with Dylon and Chop City and all those guys. And I want to see if he brings them back for part of it. Now, another thing that had me a little bit confused is that, Diddy started his own television station called Revolt. The only thing he has on there is The Breakfast Club, which you can watch on YouTube, right? Then you got Nori with the Drink Champs, which is okay. And nothing really else. They play some music videos. They don't have a lot of ads going on. There's a lot of blank space. And there's not a lot of original programming. It's almost like Diddy's admitting defeat by not recreating a show like this on Revolt, which he could do. I don't think he has the right people working at Revolt. I would have mimicked the show, called it something else, and then had clips on YouTube to generate interest and then moved people over to Revolt. Or do it on the Revolt YouTube and on the Revolt TV station. He's not really focused on putting new programming on Revolt. It's just there. He just has a television station. And he puts the minimum requirements up to keep it going. But there's nothing new. Like, I remember Meek Mill was supposed to have a bike show on there at one point that never happened. There's plenty of people that do original content that he could easily hire for cheap to do original content. I mean, Karen Civil was even she didn't do it on Revolt, but she was doing her own thing, like going to the neighborhood and stuff, which was, good. He could have recruited her to do stuff like that. He could even have Envy do a flipping show for like HGTV, but showing people how to flip houses, because that's what Envy does on the side. He could have had Charlemagne do a lot of programming. I'm sure Joe Budden's pull-up show, that would have been great on there. There's so many things. He just has the wrong people employed at Revolt, because this idea shouldn't go back to MTV. It should come to the home team at Revolt. He's building something for himself. I don't get, is he admitting defeat? That's what I want to know. And he has Ciroc, who can fund anything, So I'm a little confused about that. Think about that for a second. Why is it going to MTV? I mean, yeah, they own the band, but he could have changed the name, He could have called it Making the Group. I don't care what it was, Then we got Tay K. Tay K pleads guilty, to 2 counts of aggravated robbery. And his attorney stated on Tay K's behalf they agreed to participate in the robbery, but argued that there's no evidence to prove that Tay K knew Ethan Walker was going to lose his life. No, we know that, okay? Yeah, you decided to rob the guy who shoots your videos for his equipment. Things went left, and he got killed. But you're still guilty of taking his life. And I'm sorry, I can't say free this guy. These are the kind of people you don't want around. You don't want people. Imagine if you were Tay K's engineer, or maybe you were Tay K's crew, and he envied your necklace. How would you feel if he ran up in your house and just took your life for your necklace or something? Like, come on, man, think about it. Or how about your mother or your brother? You don't want people like this around that don't treat other people like you want to be treated. And that's the kind of people you want in society, man. So this guy, he had a little. There was a little thing around him, he went on the run. And he also beat up a senior citizen. Like, this guy's crazy, man. we don't want this guy out here, man. I'm sorry. You know, I know some of you might like think it's cool just to say free somebody. Now, I evaluate the situation. If the person is just guilty of like, you know, just not hurting anybody, just doing a crime, I say free them, right? But if they're hurting people and taking people's lives, I'm not with it, man. I'm sorry. I can't get on that train. Then we got R. Kelly, denied bond. And he appeared before a judge and to be held with that bond, and also says not guilty. Also, the two girls that, you know, he has a relationship with, they say they're still living in the Trump Tower, no problem, and, you know, they're going to be getting an attorney for, I don't know what it is, man, but, you know, R. Kelly's a mess, man. A mess. I don't even know what to say about that situation. It's like, who would have thought that it was this crazy, you know? Anyways, then also very sad news. Eric Gardner's, I don't know if his family got money from this situation, but who cares? This man lost his life, and the cop isn't being punished. The cop was let off. And I'm like, man, this is crazy, man. Like, when is a cop going to be made an example of? You know, you took an innocent man's life for selling loosies. It's crazy, man. That stuff makes me so mad. That stuff really makes me mad, man. So, you know, prayers to the Gardner family. You know, very sad what's going on there. They're getting no justice, you know. There's so many people that get no justice. Police brutality is a real problem that no politician will take that on, because nobody wants to go against the police. And that's just the mere fact of it. You know, no politician will take that on. We live in a police state almost, you know, like where your rights go out the window when you get in a traffic stop. So always just, it's not worth, I'm going to tell this as just a word of advice to the people that listen to this. It's never worth getting into an altercation with a cop. You're not going to win. As you can see, they get off for taking people's lives. It's better just to comply, deal with it later. You know, like, do whatever they say. Don't try to. I hate these warriors that go through DUI stops and everything, or the checkpoints, and they try to, like, I'm not rolling down my window and this and that. It's like, man, if you inspire other people to do this, you're gonna get people fucking, hurt out here, you know, because it's not right, man. Anyways, then we got investing in yourself. We keep talking about this. I'm gonna keep it going. I don't care how many times you need to hear it. Be mindful of what you're spending your money on. You work hard for your money every day. You put up with a lot. You don't always want to go to work, but you keep a positive, attitude, because you have to project a positive attitude to go forward in your career. People won't want to elevate you in your job position if you don't have a positive attitude. So stay positive while you're at work. And, you work hard for that money, and you go through a lot, and you sacrifice your time, you sacrifice your patience, and you don't want to just give that money away. You don't want to just go to you want to hold on to your money, because, like, with money comes power. The more money you have, the more power you have to say no. The more options you have, the more money you could make if you invest it in something that you believe in, So be mindful of where you're spending your money. Be mindful of investing in your body and what you're putting in yourself. That's an investment. What kind of food are you putting into your system? I've been thinking about that a lot the past couple days. I was last week, I had a bad 3 days where I was eating out, Chinese food. I stopped at McDonald's, and this and that. Like, I'm not saying you can't do that once in a while, but I was doing it for 4 days back to back. After that fourth day, I was feeling like, ugh. So I was like, I got to be more mindful of, instead of going to McDonald's, pulling to the Chick-fil-A and get a salad. They got good salads, man. They got the Cobb salad that's delicious, And I'm putting more green stuff into my body, and actually I feel a little bit better today. I've been, the first couple days, I've been eating I've been going back to my shakes where, I put in I get some almond milk. I get some frozen berries. I get some spinach. and I get a little honey and I blend that up. And like the first day, I felt sick because I was like, man, your body's like, what is this, man? We were eating tacos and Chinese food the other day, but I'm starting to get used to it more. And I've been getting rid of this water weight, and I'm probably gonna hit the gym today and try to feel better, man. But invest in yourself. Anyways, I'll keep continuing, positive talks. We all need to hear this over and over and over again. I know I do. And even these talks, they help myself. And don't forget to write down everything you're spending money on a piece of paper or in your notes so that you can see where your money's going. Because sometimes we look back and we're like, yo, where did all my money go? It's crazy. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll check you guys on the next one. Hit that like button too. Stay positive out here.